What brought me to the project primarily was the director, Nigel, who I'd worked with before and who I thought was very special. And I was really delighted that he was going to do a piece of theatre, because he's been in television and film for as long as I can remember. And then he sort of talked about The Vertical Hour, which I hadn't seen, but a friend, colleague of mine, had played it, premiered it at the Royal Court. I managed to miss it, but I'd heard amazing things about it. And I had also, strangely, many years ago, bought a script just to read the play, since I'd missed it. And when I read it, it presented a very, very clear sort of technical challenge, which I was excited by, because it's a very powerful, very dominant sort of female part, and you don't get those very often. He challenges, but not in a confrontational way, not in an aggressive way, which sometimes can be a director's sort of tack. And he doesn't seem to think that that's necessary, which I would agree with. And so it's been very, very sort of quiet and extremely meticulous and very patient. So the room's been very, very sort of concentrated. I play a war correspondent turned academic, and she's a published academic, and she's a woman in her mid to late 30s, I think, roughly, and she's sort of going through, I think, some kind of seismic some sort of reckoning in herself. I mean, I think things are coming to a head within herself about who she actually is. I think she was rather hoping she was something completely different to what she actually is, which I think we can all relate to. And I think that sort of comes creeping, stalking after her, and it gets her in the end. Well, the thing that needs to be built up very, very carefully is the build-up to it, and the journey that Nadia has with Philip, and the points of impasse that they have. And if all of that isn't in place, then the actual moment with Oliver, well, when I say moment, it is actually quite a long moment, which lasts the course of a sort of a night. But that sort of thing isn't earned, that kind of, whatever that thing, whatever that is, isn't earned. And that's the thing that we have to sort of make sure we earn every time we get to that point.